All right, Skallywwags, thanks for joining us again today. You are in for a treat. We have tech tip number 18 for you. Fishing a fuel hose. I'm a commercial fisherman in the off season of teaching, so I get this tech tip. So situation is we have a little inflatable with a false floor here. Got a hole in the front of the false floor and a hole on the way back, but no proper run to run fuel lines through or wires or whatever you want to. Got our little portable fuel tank that we want to keep up in the bow, but we don't want a fuel line running along the deck for people to trip on and stomp and all that stuff. So we want the fuel line running nicely under the deck. Problem is, really tough to get from this hole to that hole. So here's the deal. 3 options of things to do. Number 1, former student Alex up at Seattle Yachts, he commissions these little inflatables and bullfrog boats and things like that all the time. What he does is he takes a nut, ties it to a string, okay, and then tilts the whole dinghy up on end. So drops the nut in through the top hole, bloop, and then it goes underneath the false floor, and then he just kind of dingles it around and pendulums it until he gets lucky enough that he can wheedle a finger up through the bottom hole and pull it out, and he's off to the races. Problem with that, of course, you got to tip the whole boat up. You got to have room to do it. Kind of a pain in the butt. It's nice to have, but, definitely a second person to grab it when you get close to the hole. So that's option 1. Option 2, if you have one of these sweet little endoscopes, these inspection cameras, we got this one cheap off Amazon. It's got a pretty nice stiff lead to it. So you can carefully run this lead all the way through from one end to the other. And this one also has a nice light on the end, right? You got your Bluetooth camera on your iPhone or Android or whatever. And it comes with some attachments. This one has a little hook. So conceivably this can work well. You can get all the way to the other end and hook on to the piece of string or wire or whatever you want to run as your lead and pull it back through. Option 3, which is what we're gonna do today. Option 3, and everybody can come up with these resources. You get yourself some nice stiff wire or some kind of a snake that you can use. We just have some stiff, single strand wire here. And what we did is we made ourselves a fishing lure out of a little piece of a bag. It's just what we found floating by on the ground that the high schoolers left. But little Ziploc, whatever. Tie it to your string. Now you got your jig ready to go. And you thread this from one end to the other. Problem is, it's not stiff enough to really get a good shot at the other hole. But all you gotta do is get it close enough. And then you fish the bag back and forth in front of the other hole while your friend is sitting there with a shop vac, sucking at the hole. When the bag gets close, sucks into the shop vac, whammy, fish on, and you're good to go. So that's what we're gonna try right now. Stand by. All right, so we got the wire technique going on here with the plastic bag on the end, got my trusty shop vac ready to go, and while my partner down there is moving around the wire, I'm just gonna be sucking and hope to suck that plastic bag up, and then I've got the string, and then I can pull the wire, and then we're off to the races. So let's try it out. Here we go. Okay, wiggle it down there. I think I feel it. Yeah, baby. Okay. All right, so we've got it. Caught our fish, looking good. Now I'm just gonna take some nice US Coast Guard certified A115 the best Trident hose. Just gonna tape this guy on here, nice and smooth so it doesn't catch on anything. Pull it back through, off to the races, good to go. And then when we're making our final connections, we like to use, because this is gonna be, it's permanent / semi-permanent installation, what we call Oetiker clamps, which are these permanent clamps you clamp with a kind of some in-nip pliers like this. They pinch down really nice and tight. They don't have, little screws on them or anything to catch on stuff. They basically clamp down to something like this, and you can even flatten this part of it. Nice permanent connection that won't come loose. Gonna be A1, professional installation. So thanks for watching. Tech tip number 18, fishing for fuel hose.
Welcome to the Skallywwags, located in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, where Skagit Valley College has been training technicians since 1968. If you are looking for industry certification and the skills to work in maritime, this is the place to visit. Our staff will share so much knowledge and experience, you will not be disappointed. The workforce demand is very high and all of our graduates are working around the world. If this sounds interesting to you, schedule a tour and come check us out.